intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bullet back up the middle. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Coming to the plate now, number 44. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 1-0 delivery. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. METS takes his lead at third with one away. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that misses 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Dan Vogelbach is next. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. That ball was smoked, but he's gone nonetheless to start the home fifth.
73.
Striding into the box, number 73. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. The pitch. It's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Victor Robles will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Victor Robles.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Victor Robles leaves the yard with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year, and the Nationals have drawn even now at 3-3. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Trey Turner is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1 the count to Trey Turner. Lifted down the line in left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Number 66 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 66.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Number 20.
First offering on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Grounded foul off to the right. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Conforto.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this is reached for and fouled away off to the left as the count moves to 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Into the box now, Eric Sogard. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The second baseman, Eric Sogard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Lindor fields it cleanly. No problem here. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 22.
Juan Soto to the plate now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going as they take the lead 4-3.
6. Anthony.
As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Zach Wheeler enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 45, Zach Wheeler.
DJ Stewart will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Runner around second now, headed for third. The relay throw. Throw won't get him. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Daniel Vogelbach.
Standing in, Daniel Vogelbach, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way, and he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Rendon on third. Stewart over at second. Dickerson at first. 1 gone. Struck him out. So 2 men are dead here, but there's still 1 big hit away from maybe opening this thing up a bit.
Now batting, number 73.
Stepping in, number 73. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
2 out, bases loaded. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors, and 3 men left on base. We're through 6 full. Washington leads this one 4-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Santiago Rodriguez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 28.
J.D. Davis will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
J.D. Davis.
Strike taken up in the zone. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Sogard. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 6.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, number 44, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Comes set. The 0-1. Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Brad Brock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 29, Brad Brock.
Now at the plate, number 67. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First offering on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Eric Sogard comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. Turner, base runner at first with 1 out. Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line, and he is in there.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit, and the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Striding in, DJ Stewart. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Fly ball right down the line and left. And they can't run it down. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Nationals 5 and the Mets 3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Your
Jake
attention,
Diekman
please.
has been summoned from the
These
bullpen
changes
as he'll
for
do so to
Washington.
start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 35.
Now batting, Peter Alonso. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Grounded to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready once again, Michael Conforto. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Now the 2-0. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 2-1 home. 3-1 now as that misses down and in. Francisco Lindor will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Inside, he misses ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. His past history with Jake Diekman. He's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in, Francisco Mejia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. The 1-0. Taken high and deep to right. Stewart going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Mets strand 1. They're still down 5-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your
Jerry
attention,
Familia is on to
The
pitch out of the
changes for
bullpen in
the
the
Mets.
bottom half of the
Now
8th.
pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 32, Juris Familia. Now playing shortstop and batting 9.
Ready for another
Number
chance?
19.
Daniel Vogelback. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Leading off.
Yeah,
for
Matty, and
Washington,
hopefully he got it out of
the
his
first
system,
baseman,
especially now. He's got to
Daniel
bear down. He gets the 2
Vogelback.
strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Turned on down the line. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job
Now
right
batting,
there.
center
That's a
fielder,
back foot slider.
Michael
Usually those are kryptonite for most
Taylor.
batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Stepping in now, Michael Taylor, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Standing in now, number 67, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
He put up a pretty good
7.
battle at the plate right there.
Shortstop.
They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box, Trey Turner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Vogelback is on his way home. He scores as they extend their lead to 3. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Yeah, and this late in the game, 6-3 feels pretty good. It's not locked up yet, but with a 3-run lead, you can feel comfortable handing it over to the back end of your bullpen to finish it off.
Here's Eric Sogard. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. At the plate, Juan Soto. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. One-0 pitch is a splitter in there. 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
So 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that misses. Ball four. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Andrew Chafin is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Andrew Chafin.
Anthony Rendon will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. First pitch on its way. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. On the ground to third. McNeil's got it for one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 64 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Washington. Now pitching and batting in the fourth spot, number 64. Now playing third base and batting sixth, number 14.
Next up for New York, number 19. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Leading off for the Mets, the shortstop, number 19.
First offering on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts. Your
Wander
attention,
Suero
please.
takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
Next for the Mets, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Jeff McNeil. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Washington wrote an important 6th-inning to victory in this one. Number 66 claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.